A new Ryobi tool? Well, yeah, let's look at it. Hey there, this is Tom's Tech Show, and as a person who makes things, like I have my whole entire Raspberry Pi uh, Christmas lights set up. I build, stands for different things. I did a video about putting this chair together. It's kind of making things. I like making things in the kitchen. I think that's kind of a maker thing. You take what ingredients you have and you make something, together. It's making. I'm calling that making. But for many years, I've had this right here, which is a U.S. military field soldering kit. Ugh. It's very heavy, and it's starting to miss a few pieces. So if I look in here, there's I got my something for my sponge thing, but there's the little stand here that's supposed to go here that you hold the soldering iron in has been gone. There's some of the tips and stuff in here gone. And the one thing that this has is only got 2 temperature settings. It has on and off. That's it. No other temperature settings. So, and it's kind of heavy to lug around and stuff. If I want to do something that's kind of more remote or whatever, I can't because I need electrical power to run this. So it's been done pretty good. I mean, it is made by Weller, so it's been pretty good throughout the years. But it was time for an upgrade. Oops, let's put this back in here. Let's check out the upgrade. Oh my gosh, this thing's heavy. Here we go. Here is the upgrade, which is the Ryobi all-in-one little 45-watt soldering station. So it's let's open it up here, see what we've got inside the box. Let's tilt this up just a little bit so we can see. Okay, so inside our box, we've got the Ryobi station. First, we've got our instructions here on how to use it. Will I use the instructions? I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm just kind of that way sometimes. Okay, and then we've got, let's pull this out. We've got this. This is the little holder for the soldering iron, and we have another little tip in here, and we have some solder. Looks like they're giving you a little bit of solder, so just to get you started. So there's a little tip in here. This is the flat tip, and then we have the stand that goes inside the thing. So okay, so we got that. Okay, so let's pull this thing out. It's not small, it's a little bit bigger for a soldering station. Okay, so let's pull it out. Okay, alrighty. So we've got soldering station. There we go. So we've got the soldering iron here. It's got the fine, precise tip point. The metal piece, I do believe, goes right here. In this, there's a little hole right there. You can stick it in there, and it sits in there and locks right there like that. So you got a nice, good locking mechanism. So it twists. We can see from this side, see it's twisting, and it goes under that little piece of plastic and locks right there. Boom, locked, stuck. Then you can take your soldering iron and you can set it right there. Really good positive feel, sticking it in there that it's going to stay and hold there. Okay, so let's get out. We've got our other little accessories, and let's get this little bag open. Hello, there we go. Okay, it has a little sponge that goes right in here in the little tray. So I'm sure after time of using that, I'll probably just take like a regular dish sponge and just cut a quarter of it, and then the little tips go right in there. Now, I was wondering if some of the other ones from my other soldering iron would fit in there, which I don't know if they're going to, because the base is a little bit different. So like I have this hook hooked kind of thing. It's got a little hook on the end of it. So I don't know if it's going to actually be able to fit inside of this tip here. Oh. Unscrew it. See, these have a little shaft in the middle of it that runs down the middle, and these are solid. There's no piece that comes out to sit in there, so those are not going to work with the new one, which is fine. I can live with that without having it work. And I only use a couple of tips anyway. So, but this is a bit more portable. And screw this back on. So we're going to screw this thing. Just screws on nice and tight, and then you got your tip there. Okay, one thing that I did like about this is let's undo the cord here for that. Okay, one that I did like is we turn it around here. This is dual power, so I can take an extension cord and plug it in here and hook it up and give it power. Or if I'm out somewhere and I need to use the soldering iron, then boom, we got a battery. This battery is fully charged, so we could take this battery and stick it right in the back there, and then push that down, turn on. Now we are heating up our wand. We'll go all the way to full power. Okay, that's all the way up to full power. We'll see how long it takes just to get charged, get some heat into the thing. From a battery, see how much of that, I don't know how long that battery is going to last, but that does make it nice. I can just take this out, like out in the garage or something. I can just go grab this and go, hey, look, I need to solder something, and boom, grab this, power it up, get it heated, and then start soldering right away. So that makes it easy. I can already start smelling it. I can smell the heat already, so that's good. It's actually functioning. It's a nice color. It matches all my other Ryobi colors, of all my other tools. Bingo! Now it is hot. Wow, that's that was pretty fast, getting all the way to the right temperature. So awesome, and it has this nice, nice feedback of when it's at the temperature it's supposed to be. Turns green, that it's ready to go. So awesome. I don't have anything actually to solder right now. I got nothing. I got no wires to solder together. What I am using this for is I do have a purpose in this whole thing. Is that I have an iced tea maker. Where's my part? There we go. I have an iced tea maker, and the iced tea maker is one of those. Here, we'll turn this off. I have an iced tea maker. And the iced tea maker has a little button that you push on the side, and then after so much time, the iced tea maker will, heat the tea, and all the tea comes over. Well, that no longer runs long. It's supposed to run for like 10 minutes to run all the tea through the thing, but now it only does it for like 2 minutes and then shuts off. So I have this. This is an appliance timer. So you just turn the dial to 15 minutes and then let it go, and then it'll stop. So I need to install this. I'm going to manipulate the whole thing. I'm going to hack the thing apart and put this in there in order to, I bought a knob as well in order to make it so that I can have iced tea with my iced tea maker and not have to go back and hit the button 4 times. So that's that was step 1 of this, was to be able to need a soldering iron, a newer one, so that I can adjust the temperature, because some of the wires in there are kind of small, some of them are kind of big. So it's, it just depends on all that. And do we have, and I'm sure that didn't take, it did take 1 line of power, but I was using this battery before. So it's down one bar on the battery. So we did use this one, I think, when we went to the drive-in theater. So I used this to power the little stereo that we take. So handy dandy, having these little Ryobi tools and stuff. And it's kind of like, iPhone and Android. Once you buy into one system, you're kind of stuck. So I bought into the Ryobi system and their batteries and all that stuff. So I wouldn't say I'm really stuck using them, but I'm going to have to use them until I want to change, because I've bought the big batteries and stuff to be able to do big jobs and everything else. So cool. So there we go. This is our nice Ryobi soldering station. If you got any questions about it, they do only sell them at Home Depot, so that's the one thing you got to live with if you like Home Depot or don't like Home Depot or whatever. But that's the deal there. But yeah, if you got any questions about it, leave comments below, and I'll start gonna do some videos, obviously, of me hacking into and maybe even breaking my iced tea maker at some point. But cool, I got my first tool there, so I can get into that thing and start really messing with my iced tea. I love my iced tea. I just gotta have my iced tea. It's decaffeinated. I'm off caffeine, but iced tea is still good. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.